Well, this is sort of a Tuesday blog, but it's actually early Wednesday morning. I just got out of the shower. Just got out of the shower. It's 1:01 a.m. But this is the Tuesday blog. On Tuesday, I got out and took photographs. So I got outside for about 4 or 5 hours, and I managed to acquire, let's see, what do we have here? Hang on. See, the problem is I'm resizing the photographs. The camera's a 14 megapixel camera, and it produces files that are too large to upload on most social pages. So I have to actually use a photo resizer and go through and resize all the photographs, which is fine, but, it just takes a lot of time, that's all.
This is called the dancing stone. The dancing stone, yes. See, rather conspicuous. However, when you say, I love the dancing stone, the dancing stone, the dancing stone, you may not promote the video much, but it's not really speaking mechanism behind it. The dancing stone. Okay, that's it for the dancing stone. Turn the fucking thing off, dude. Fuck.
Okay, first of all, for those of you who are looking at this from other pages, this is a primary insertion video into the blogger page. So if you happen to be on YouTube, if you look at my YouTube profile page, you will see the blogger address there. And this is predominantly centered on Google Blogger. So Matthew Klemek, that's my address, Matthew Klemek, blogger, whatever. Just a second. So, if you look at the video on the blogger page, the VK video, it's The Birds. And this is an interesting song in that I don't think I've ever heard it get any airplay. I've never actually heard anyone play it. And I don't think I've ever seen it on any compilation disc. It's from their second album, Turn, 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 and the name of the song is If You're Gone. The album was predominantly folk-orientated, like folk rock, and this was a standout track that just turned up on the second side. It's fairly obscure, and yet it's, quite good. I like it a lot. I've liked it for years. There's only 3 songs on the whole album I really like a lot, and it's Turn, 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 It Won't Be Wrong, and If You're Gone. So for the whole album, there's 3 songs on there that I like, whereas with the first and third albums, the first album, Mr. Tambourine Man, had quite a bit of material, and the third album, 5D, had some excellent material, but it was a very transitional time for them. Hey, let me double check on something. Okay, I just wanted to verify the title of the Birds' third album. It was 5D. I couldn't get the number right. All of a sudden I was thinking, oh gee, did I get that right? Or was it 3D? It was 5D. Well, anyways, so that's the Birds' third album. At some point David Crosby leaves the band, but the material is a little bit varied, and yet it's quite good. It's a decent album. With the Birds, the next few albums would be increasingly transitional. There would be their 4th album, Yesterday and Today. They'd have a greatest hits album, just nothing special about that. And then they would record the Notorious Bird Brothers, which is arguably one of the more impressive albums of all time. I think that's, when you're really talking about the Notorious Bird Brothers, you're talking about a group that's went through some significant transitions. But right now with this song here, If You're Gone, we're on the second album, and there's only 3 songs in there that I really liked myself. But this is one of them, And it's on the blogger page. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, go to my profile page, look for the blogger address, and it's Matthew-Klemick blogger. Okay, and once you run over there, take a look at that video. And remember, it took 264 photographs to put that video together. I mean, I had to be out there really snapping away. 264 photographs. Lately I've been processing a little different. I was applying the attributes to each individual photograph, and now I'm just basically taking all of the photographs and processing it into a video, and then I'll apply attributes onto the clip. So I'm doing something a little bit more streamlined, a little easier to work with. So anyhow, I did get it out today. I got 14.6 miles. I was able to produce 264 photographs to put this video together. At least that's what it wound up being part of. And I will also upload the color set. So, everybody, I hope you have a good day. I hope to be outside walking with a camera in my hand sometime soon. However, I'm not 100% sure where things are going. Still waiting on the soundboard, still waiting on a few other things. But, you know, the keyboard's here by the side, and so what if I can only compose one layer at a time? Just put the layers together and take what you get, you know? I was so glad I liked King Crimson when I was in high school. I was just thinking about today, my first 5 albums, the 1969 album, When I Wake Up Beside, and Islands, and then Larkstown and Aspect and Starless and Bible Black. I had all of that on vinyl by the time I was 21 years old, and somehow that just opened up a lot of roads of acceptance toward my keyboard playing at this time. Yay! So, everybody have a nice day, and talk to you later.
Remember, this is only a blog, it's just my opinion, and it does not represent the opinions of anyone other than myself. It is my personal blog.